And we have a fascinating guest next, Chris Kelly with
Black Sister Sharing.
Black Sister Sharing. Just the name alone is intriguing. I remember you first emailed about being on the show. I thought, what is it? I've got to find out about that. It's a resource for women, all women.
Yes, all women. So contrary to the name Black Sister Sharing, we help all women. Basically, Black Sister Sharing is a nonprofit organization.
And it's new, right?
And it's new.
Yeah, just starting up.
Just starting up. Our doors open actually on January the 12th.
Okay.
Our email and our website will be launched on January the 9th.
Early January, so
Yes.
right before.
Yes. So right now we're in the stages of just getting our programs in line. We've partnered up with a few other programs and it's just an exciting time. So
Now, it started by your mom.
it started by my mom. Again, I'm Chris. I'm the vice president.
Okay.
My mother is the founder, beautiful woman, and she had a vision a few years ago to help women and provide them the resources to better themselves.
Okay. Now, if women don't know what they need, they just know that there's got to be some kind of change or something different. Would your organization be a place to start?
Exactly. What our organization aims to be is a one-stop shop for providing resources for women. And when we do that, we talk about starting in the home with the children. So if you need daycare, if you need those kinds of services, for example, we had a football team that went out from Fresno, from Central Valley to go play in Los Angeles, where our best players couldn't afford to actually play, and so we would like to be able to support those families.
Find a way.
Right.
Help them find the resource.
Exactly.
You're the resource to find the resource.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of women get trapped in their situation. Men don't seem to. I mean, some do, of course, but women more so. They end up with a baby and they're at home and they have a lot of potential or want something different out of life. Sometimes they just don't know where to begin.
And that's the problem. They just don't know where to begin. So we address the needs and concerns of single women, divorced women, women in domestic violent relationships.
Who may not know how to get out of it.
Exactly, and who feel hopeless. So what we want to do is we want to provide them the opportunity to come in, tell us what's going on, tell us what you need. Most of the services for women in the Central Valley, they are more babysitters, daycare. We don't want to do that. We want to give you the tools
to get out.
Exactly.
Get beyond.
Exactly, and continue your improvement as you move forward.
Now, you're starting in January. At the end of the year, when a new year comes, a lot of people feel like they're reborn. Maybe they got a new chance. Maybe want to start from scratch. And maybe the beginning of the year is the time to start an organization like that.
And that's what we're hoping for.
People are looking for newness and a new path.
Exactly.
Now, how will they reach you? Will you have a web presence? You're going to launch a website pretty
Yes.
soon.
Our website will be blacksistersharing.org.
blacksistersharing.org.
Right. Our phone number is 559-473-9159. And if you need to email us prior to our email and website being launched, you can reach us at kellyd43@yahoo.com.
kellyd43 at
yahoo.com.
Differentiate between the other Kelly DEs. Kelly DE43.
That's
right.
right.
Yahoo.com.
That's right.
Now, you're going to have a physical presence too, an office or?
Yes. For our opening, we're starting at with one of our partner groups called Baldwin Daycare, as a matter of fact, and it's located at 3839 North Hughes.
Okay.
And
that's maybe around Ashland or something out there?
Hughes at Dakota.
Hughes in Dakota, right.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And that is a wonderful organization in its own right, and it focuses on the children at a younger age, a preschool age, to help them be ready with a go-getter attitude by the time they start school.
Right.
So
not just a babysitting facility or a holding facility, but they're actually preparing them for life.
Exactly.
That's Baldwin. Baldwin
yes,
Daycare.
Baldwin Daycare. We are partnered with a group called Spot, and Spot. It's funny. Because this young lady, and SPOT stands for Sharing Positive Opportunities with Teens. So as Baldwin puts them out into from the preschool stage, Spot takes over.
Spot takes over.
Exactly.
Wow.
And Spot says, you know what? Come on in here. Let us show you how to be contributing members of our community.
Now, do you envision people walking in your front door, or are you going to go to them, or is it going to be over the phone? How do you see it coming down?
We're going to do it all. So we're going to accept calls, walk-ins. Will be a presence on hopefully here and other Central Valley communication portals, and we just want to get our services known and get it out there that, hey, ladies, this here is for you. It's
Now, it
waiting.
sounds like you're not going to do one or two things, but hundreds of things.
Oh,
There's
yes.
hundreds of different problems out there. But if a woman reaches a point where she says, man, I got to get out of this situation and fast, or get me and my family out of this situation, will you be pointing them to places to go and places to
Exactly.
get help? That's one of your purposes, probably.
Exactly, and we have a list of resources, community resources that have been given to us, and they've said, hey, you guys, we don't have a place where a person can go and say, we need this service, and then exactly be put to that service. They have to go through the runaround of, county to welfare and
So you'll
stuff.
be kind of a clearinghouse to, I mean, I don't know how people, I've known people who get food, they don't call them food stamps anymore, EBT.
Right.
The process to go through to even get something like that, I don't know how they do it. It's usually people without resources or without a lot of computer skills. And same with that Obamacare, was a little hard to sign up for a lot of people. And even that might be something you'll help people with.
That is one of our major concerns is nutrition, health, those kind of things, because if you take care of yourself first, then you can take care of everything else around you. But you can't take care of what you need to for yourself until you're
Well,
healthy.
we've got 30 different shows here on Central Valley Talk. I'd like you to come on all of them as you are launching this and as you're wanting to get the word out. And all year long, I think that'd be a great blessing for our whole community if you would do that.
Mike, we
We
appreciate
appreciate what
that.
you're doing. Chris Kelly, and the name of the organization is Sisters,
Black Sisters Sharing.
Black Sisters Sharing, but they're going to share with all the sisters, not just the Black sisters. So everybody will have a place to go.
Yes.
Thank you, Chris
Thank
Kelly,
you,
for
Mike.
coming on the show and sharing.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back with more Central Valley business after this.